Welcome back, everybody. Missed last night. Had some stuff going on. Real life. So back again. Got a couple people were asking about getting their seasonal journeys done in Discord. So I wanted to see if anybody else that was live wanted to try them out, see what's happening. So we'll see what the turnout is tonight. But if somebody wants to do that, that is absolutely something that we can get done. Get the rest of this set up. And we'll be good to go. We have our groups going for, hey, hello. #1 again. Man, killing it with those alerts. There is your first place prizes right there. Get YouTube up and running real quick. I gotta get the chat set up. Chat. I guess not. That's... Yes, I guess not. Okay, though. I appreciate you being here. All right, there we go. We got YouTube all set up now. I didn't miss anybody over there. uh, I love the thumbnail. Yep. We're working. We're working. Adding a little spice to my thumbnails. All right, Hugo. All right. So I updated my website. And I've got to get people's opinions tonight. Hey, Violet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, nice. All right. Well, enjoy. 30 seconds. Um, if you guys wouldn't mind giving me some opinions real quick. And obviously, I'm going to ask this throughout the night just because I want to get everybody's perspective on it. Let me go live here. All right, so website update here, just the front page. I took away the stone, just left it gray. I thought it kind of highlights it a little bit better. But what I want to try is like I have this website and all of my leveling documents here are all in this Excel sheet. Oh, okay, I'll do that. But like from here and then like keep the rest of this bald because it's going already. So I got my leveling stuff here. Um, hey, happy? But what I did today is I moved it here. What do you guys think? You think this looks better? I do know what's up. And then I can just have people come to this instead of accessing the document. And then I'll move all of these over stuff. Okay, I'll do that. What I haven't figured out though is like if I wanted to make just one tab up here, because you see how this one is like doubled up now? I haven't figured out how to like group these two together and be like, let's just say Diablo how-tos. Hey, DJ. I moved the Endgame one over here too, and I was messing around with the titles. I got myself a moving title. Yeah, but I don't really know how to use Squarespace enough yet to figure out how to put these two together. So I gotta learn how to do that, but I still need to add like all of the pictures and stuff into this here because that's what I had on the end game here. So I have all of these. I still gotta move those over. Would be our reward for reaching the goal, like dyeing my beard. Oh, that is something that if I did, I would never go out in public with. Okay. All right, so that's something I was working on today. I posted a new video for just the end of the season, typical stuff, with how to end the game, do your renown, that sort of thing. So if you guys have already done your renown and you already have joined the clan, then you guys are good to go. But if not, watch the video. I was hoping to get more than one video done today, but I did not. Go on to tomorrow. We'll do it. I am getting better at making the videos. A lot of it has come down to just repeating the same information for a couple seasons over again, but getting better at talking myself through it without having to put up the editing quite as much and stuff like this. So it's getting easier and getting faster, which is great. So I was hoping I would get to this point. I want to do some people's seasonal journey if they haven't gotten their pet yet. There's a couple easy things like the Infernal Horde runs in a group. We just get a group going, and I don't know if anybody needs it or not, but thanks, Ninja. Any feedback? Anything that I should do differently? I also have to. I need to start setting up other interviews. I still haven't found a druid yet. Nobody's agreed to do the druid. So I gotta find a druid, and then I just have to find anybody that wants to be on it that can make some content or make something that I can send people to learn a little bit about the game. And the campfire chat's coming up, so I want to do an interview about the campfire chat with somebody. I don't know who. I don't know who Boiler Up is. Hey, Spawn. I've reached out to, I think, 3 or 4 different people. Hey, Pan, how's it going?
I suppose.
Kim? Kimba, how's it going tonight? Thank you, I will. Your players are weird. But druids are a lot of fun to play. I'm doing good. I gotta find myself somebody that will reach out and find interviews for me. So Boiler Up. I will have to see if I can figure out a way to get a hold of them. I have a couple people in mind that I want to interview. Maybe I'll do one of them after this next campfire chat, because I want to do that. We always start with a barbarian. So we're going to be building some. We're going to finish up my build tonight for this, for that. Started putting together the end of the year, but I'm thinking that maybe too much. I'm not sure. Hey, Rob, how's it going? I think that I think when I read through what they wanted out of a guide, I think they wanted a lot. Or I think they said it didn't need to be this detailed. But I don't know. I don't even know if this would help anybody. Basically, Like all of this writing is summed up in this one line here. I don't know. Okay, what's the question? Does anybody need to finish up their seasonal journey or anything for the end of the season before your characters get obliterated? Um, some people do because, and the reason that I know this, Mary, is because if I make a single mistake in a guide, if I put 1 point wrong, or if I put one Paragon point wrong, or if I say one thing wrong, somebody comments about it. The groups and runs. You just head right over to the group channel. It's the channel right here. The one that says launch day groups. And then it shows the channels right here. All the groups are right here. Yeah, there are times where like I comb through all of the guys that I put out. I'm like, okay, I feel good about this. I post it, and immediately someone's like, "Did you mean to put that, or does this mean this?" Oh. I can not ignore most people. I can not ignore the not most people. No, I cannot ignore the not most people. Yeah. Yes. Yep. And I cannot ignore the not most people. Yes, that's the right. Where reading is only for nerds. Yeah, exactly like that one right there. Mendelin. But that was just me speaking words and still got it wrong. Still got it wrong. So we're gonna use Jay. Welcome in. How's it going today? Jay, now that your computer's up and running, are you gonna try season 8? Naomi, hello? Edge Masters. They're gripping intercom. What did I need? I needed needed bleed. What did I need bleed? Chance with this? Imaging an enemy. What did I need bleed for? I know I saw I needed it. I'm good, Naomi. I'm good. Okay, sounds good, Jay. Ugh. Yeah, no problem, Rob. No, I know, Crimson. I got it. What? I know that I saw that I needed a core skill. What did I need? I was really tired when I was putting it together. Oh, right here. Okay, slacking. Okay. Okay, so my wife's birthday was yesterday, and we carried it over a little bit today. We went to an all-you-can-eat buffet at this one of the I guess more fancy restaurants in Hilo in the town here, and it was It took me hours to recover. Let's just say that. Hours to recover. I had tofu, like some like spicy tofu thing. Uh, two different types of poke, a sauerkraut, watercress salad, a crab and broccoli salad. Then I had 2 plates of crab legs, shrimp, 3 servings of bacon, pancakes, French toast, an omelet. What else was there? Portuguese sausage. Uh, there was garlic butter and there was also regular butter for the crab. There was a really spicy cocktail sauce for the shrimp, which was beautiful. It was delicious. Um, there was more. I think I brought like 6 plates back. And one of the crab plates was like tiled. Or yeah, it was crab. But yeah, I ate. Oh yeah, and I had ice cream with caramel sauce for my post meal. Oh, I was fine. I also ate dinner. Had 3 jalapeno and cheddar stuffed sausage with some rice for dinner. And I'm thinking what I want to eat after. I love food. I love food. My favorite. Yep. Rock. Rock. I went to WSW for their brunch, for the buffet lunch brunch today. That was words. Good. Yes. Rock. I went to WSW for their brunch today. It was good. I ate a lot. I just was listing off what I ate for to everybody. I had 6 plates of food, I think. I ate for an hour and a half. I got there at 11:30 and I didn't leave. I didn't finish eating. And I wasn't taking my time. I ate for an hour and a half. Oh. No, I did get home and I slept for like 30 minutes as soon as I got home. But yeah, it was good. It was real good. That's what I wanted. I was like, okay, it's pricey, so I got to get my money worth, and I made sure I did. I don't think so. I don't know. I and literally anything. It was like anything that I could put on the plate. I wanted to try all of it. The panko fried chicken wasn't really too crispy, and it was kind of soggy, so that was meh. Hey, Charmed. Um, the shrimp was just kind of boiled, so it wasn't like But the I'm telling you, the cocktail sauce was so good. This I always have eaten like this. I just like clean my plates. But I also like at work I walk like, oh wow. Hello. Yeah, Rock, I have. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome back again, Cupcake. Hey, Night Owl, Foxy Mama, Guy, Gambit, Katsu. Welcome in, everybody. Well, everybody's here. That's just joining us. Bud, thank you. I have a couple of questions for everybody, real quick, before you guys dip out. What were you up to tonight, Cupcake? I'm just gonna get everybody's opinion all night tonight on this because I'm making some changes. Every single season, I do this right here. Hey, Flavor, thank you. 296, you're almost done. You're almost done. Wow. Every season, I update my planner here, or my spreadsheet here, for all of this leveling information. So this is my endgame how-to. This is my leveling documents how-to for anybody that is just getting started. But what I did is I moved it into my website. So if you were brand new, would you rather have a link here to this or here to this one here? Those are the two choices. So website or sheets, document sheets or website. Website. Taking a poll. Website. Okay. All right. It reads easier. Okay. Oh, well, that was cheats, not sheets. Okay, and now is the last question. I know, me too. I on purpose I made it all black. Um, is the moving title too much? I was just messing around with some of the settings in the on the website today as I was building it. It's too much. I figured it was too much. Uh, yeah, I'll change it. I'll put it back to this right here. Yeah, there was no I'm sure I could make it a little bit smaller, but just I'll just move it back to this here. I wish I could. Yeah, I'm still learning how to edit all of this stuff here. I'm not great with website design. It's a work in progress. That's what I need. I need the honest opinions. Okay, so then I made it smaller. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna probably just get rid of this whole thing here and then just make it non-design. I just honestly don't remember how I did it. It does look like an ad, yeah. Thanks for the lurk. Okay. Well, I'll switch that back. Anybody need their seasonal journey complete? I can get some groups together and we can get some seasonal journeys running. I also got my... Hey, Luna, thank you. You too. I also got Spotify done. I figured out how to upload... Well, I just went straight to Spotify and uploaded my content there instead of running it through the other one. All right, sounds good, Cupcake. Thank you again for the raid. Have a great night. Congrats on almost hitting 300 on hardcore as well. Nobody knows yet, Matthew. All of the nerfs and buffs are coming to us on the 24th of April. We'll get our final notes then. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. There was a lot of feedback that was given. So we're gonna see what they take out of that feedback, and then we're gonna find out from that. Hey, thanks, Tara. How's it going tonight? Oh, you can't say right now. There's no way, because things are going to change so dramatically. There's no point in even guessing. So I can't find MOS on Spotify. Okay, so let's see. I'm excited to see what they're going to change from the PTR. Yeah, me too. I'm very excited to see what they're going to change. Hey, Star. You need what, Matthew? Something went wrong. Okay, hang on. Oh, you got it? Okay. Okay. Masters of Sanctuary. Yep, I got the episodes up there. Now it's only audio, so I'm very confused because when I went to go upload it from Podbean to Spotify, they said that Spotify doesn't accept video feeds, so it's probably going to delete it. Yeah, I had to remake it. So I deleted it all, and then I remade it and I re-uploaded all of them as audio only. But then it says that there's... Hey, Swinery, how's it going? It said that there's video option now. But there's a video option for Spotify to upload. So I'm not too sure. And it even says replace this with video options. I'm so confused. I've liked a lot of different builds. The Whirlwind Hammer of the Ancients build was super fun. The Stinger build was a lot of fun from last season. The Bleed build, the Whirlwind Bleed build with Tyrell's Might in Season 4 was super fun. There was a Charge build, I think it was Season 3. That was a lot of fun. It was a Bleed build. That might have been 4. There's been a lot of them. Yeah, I'm so confused, Luna. I have no idea. Hey, Edgar, how's it going? Winery, what are you going to play in Season 8? Noob question, can a new character do original campaign and Vessel of Hatred on story on seasonal? Yeah, you just don't skip the campaign. Okay, I figured. Give a 5-star Masters of Sanctuary review on Spotify. That would be awesome. Wait, did you ever see Natch? Violent? Hoping Ice Shards will be okay. don't think it'll be good, but I don't know. The ice shard was actually pretty decent on the PTR, but obviously they're going to change a whole lot of it. But okay, so we got to do this. Hey Kawasaki, how's it going? Snatch is a movie, a very very funny movie, and in it, one of the guys has a desert eagle, and he's very very proud of it. Okay, so we need to talk about expectant, which is going to be after attacking with a basic skill. Going to be that's you. I wonder if this is gonna be too. What kind of eagle lives in the desert? A desert eagle. Duh. A desert eagle? Mmm, delicious. Okay, so finishing the original campaign will unlock Vessel of Hatred campaign, then the seasonal. Whereas, yeah, but if you've already completed it, Tara, you can skip it and then everything unlocks right away. But I believe that you'll already have it unlocked even if you do the campaign, if you're making a second character. I would like to eat a desert eagle. Sounds delicious. Of Forb? That's some sort of food? I wrote lunching again. I'm really hungry. What was the update? Wait, which update? Which one? Did I have something about an update in the title? Did I screw that up? What is my description here? Oh, no, MOBA was updated. Yeah, Mobalytics is the website that I'm using right now to build some builds. I forgot to change my title, but that's okay. Mobalytics. Mobalytics. MOBA. There's something with lightning. There's something but lightning spear carries frozen. Hopefully there's a bunch of diversity in the builds this season. Lunching strikes. Should just start writing that in. We'll just write lunching strikes in. Uh, I'm struggling to type here because Hugo is on my lap, and I'm like turned to the side on my keyboard here. But he was having a very anxious night, so he's on my lap now. Wait, can I get his leg in? No, I don't think I can get his leg in the shot. You should like I'm gonna show I don't know if this camera's gonna be blurry or not, but hold on. Look at him. Look at his head. Can I get the camera this Nope, I don't think I can. But his head is sideways on the handle there. I can't really get it in the camera, but like his body is upright here, but his head is tilted completely to the side. I would like to know how you ate enough to feed a small village. uh, just love to eat. Yesterday, yesterday was a good eating day too. Went to a little cafe sort of thing for breakfast, and I had a pastrami sandwich, I think, for breakfast. They didn't really have a lot of options. So I got an egg on it to make it like breakfasty. Then I went to it's a burger place for lunch, and that was a Loco Burger. So if you haven't had a Loco Moco, go look it up. Go look up what a Loco Moco is. Absolutely delicious. I get them anytime I go anywhere that has them. That's what I get. I love it. So they took the Loco Moco and they made it into a burger, and I ate all of that. Fries, everything, ate it all. Then we went to a party after that, and there was just like snacks. I was just eating all. Bagel is not doing well again either. I think it might be the VOG. Loco Mocos are so amazing. Aspect level, cast at most 6 lunging. Star. Evil. Wait, have you ever made your own gravy? Have you guys heard my gravy making story yet? Hugo, it's getting way too warm in here. I think I'm going to put you down soon, buddy. Yeah, there's different types of gravy. Lots of different types of gravy. Brown gravy, turkey gravy, chicken gravy. Yep, brown gravy. That's the one. My gosh, Hugo. So heavy. So the first time that I made gravy, I had this recipe picked out that I wanted to try because I'd never made it before. And I started putting all the ingredients in the pot, the pan that I was using, and I followed the instructions pretty much for the most part to the T. And I tried it after I made it. Like I did, followed everything. Delicious. Said nobody ever. It was absolutely terrible. I was like, what the heck? I tried it again. Followed the instructions. Came out absolutely terrible. I was like, I'm normally like really good at cooking. What is going on here? I read through the thing again, and it said beef drippings. And I was like, what the heck are beef drippings? Because I'd never heard of it before. Then I started reading through the instructions again, saw that it was a complete one. Like they cook their meat in the pan, and then they put all of the ingredients into the pan they cook their meat in. And I was like, oh, beef drippings. Got it. Zeus, hello. Welcome back. So then I put all of the same ingredients that I'd just been using and wasting into the same pan that I cooked the ground beef in. And it was absolutely delicious. Just one little mistake. Make or break it. Make or break. Anybody on that wants to complete their seasonal journey or get a Dark Citadel run in before the season ends, let me know. I'll do a couple runs. If not, I'm just going to be building some leveling builds. Whew. Not being sleepy. You're sleepy. Did I just write lunching strike into this guide? Just replace every single lunging strike with lunching. See if anybody comments on it. I bet you the editors for Mobalytics probably wouldn't let that go through. There's actually going to be people that are going to review the build guides for me. That's new. I'll join on some DC runs. Okay. Anybody else want to do the Dark Citadel? You get some really good cosmetics. Hey, Viva. You get actually some really good gear. The gear that drops from that like once a week cache is probably some of the best in the game. Bring you a homemade Loco Moco. Yeah, let's do it. I would love that. It is literally probably like one of my favorite foods. Rice, meat, eggs, gravy, and whatever else you want to throw on there. The Big Moke at Hawaiian style rock. Beautiful. Everybody needs a little bit of Loco Moco in their life. I don't know if you got to read or watch the interview Unavailable, but the roadmap is basically a shell of what they're going to be doing. There is a whole lot more that they have planned outside of the roadmap, but by not putting it on there, it gives the team a little bit of wiggle room depending on what they have done and what they need to fix so that they can put out more. But that's just like a little bit of what is going to be coming. So the last time that I was there, Rock, the only thing I had left was like that much rice left. I just couldn't get the last of the rice. I needed more gravy, honestly, is what I needed. But I got through everything else. But they load the rice up. Like, they load the rice up. All right, so Zeus said that wants to do the Dark Citadel. Anybody else want to do the Dark Citadel? Yeah, I mean, and over the next couple seasons, if you looked at the roadmap, things are going to slowly change and get prepped for 2026. So I wouldn't expect like super game-changing things yet, but I think things will shore up a lot. I'm very excited about it. Tried the Cohio Grills fried rice loco. No, I haven't. Do not want to do the Dark Citadel. Why not? In a curry dish. I like rice with gravy. Okay. All right, I'll have to like order one or something. I'll go pick one up. My brain, for some reason, I can't. It's just lunching strike. I'm like fighting my fingers to not type lunching. Oh. Thanks for the share. Okay. Zeus, you on? I guess we can probably always just two-man Dark Citadel if nobody wants to come and check it out. In downtown Hilo on Bayfront, close. Oh, they moved. Okay. Got you. Let me just ask in Discord to see if anybody wants to come and do the Dark Citadel. Their fried rice loco is a staple in Hilo. I need this in my life then. Okay. Let me go ask real quick. Japanese. No, I haven't, Zeus. It does need a team, but I can coach anybody through it. I normally take teams of completely fresh and brand new people that have never done it before. We can teach them the mechanics. I think I'm gonna go put Hugo in bed first. I'll have to look it up then, Zeus. Alright, Star, you can hop in. Oh, that is a bummer. Hey, why don't I have it unlocked? Right. Oh, we're on normal. Okay. We're on normal. We gotta switch. You guys want to come to me? Has anybody in the party not done this at all before? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out then. Wait, can you post it in Discord, Zeus? Ever done it? Okay, perfect. Star's done it. Okay. I never redid my how-to for this. So for the first stages here, the only thing that you're gonna need to do is kill these board guardians. You can run, or the treasure guardians. You can run past everything else. But you kill these treasure wardens until you get 2 out of 2 on the side. Unless your character isn't at a point where it's strong enough to do that. And now that we're at 2 out of 2, you're just gonna run along the edge and try and find the entrance, which is right here. You activate the siphons, and then you just stand inside of the siphons. You have your little timer up above on the mini-map that you can see how long that you stay inside of it for. And then once this is done, then you get some more guardians that we're going to kill. To those guys right there. They're going to drop these ward stones on the ground. You grab a ward stone and then place it in the healing ward. Same thing here. Now we're going to go to 2 out of 4. Yeah. From 2 out of 4 up to 4 out of 4. So that's just giving you reward loot tiers. You can just skip straight through to the end. You don't necessarily have to do that, but you don't want to go into the next room until you've gotten all of them. So if anybody goes in and starts the next room before you've gotten 4 out of 4, you can't complete it. So then 2 people go down one side, and then 2 people go down the other side. This is where you split off. If you only have 2 people in your party, then 1 can go in. But you're going to stand on the portal that opens up to the boss. You grab the ward stone, then you put the ward stone inside of the ceiling right here. Then you just wait for your other team on the other side to do the same thing. So you can see where it is by standing on one of those little pillars. They grab the stone, put the stone in, and you go to the next room. Same thing here, except you have a siphon. Now we have to wait for the siphon to go off. Those same mechanics, and they slowly build the mechanics up for the floor for the boss as you go through these rooms here. So if you don't stand on this impending doom goes off, and then you end up dying. Now, it shows you on your minimap the ping right there. So it shows where the boss is going to be. You pick up the ward stone, and then you put the ward stone in the ceiling ward. And then you wait for your team. Then the other team does it. Now we can move on. We get your first treasure chest. A lot of cosmetics come from the Dark Citadel. You get a lot of your caches here, and the caches have Citadel coins in them. So now we're going to look for a portal. So it's going to be right here. You build these portals here by killing these guys right here. These are the Realm Guardians. They drop this little thing on the ground here. All you have to do is walk over it, and then you pick it up. Then you walk it over to the portal here. And once you put it on the portal, you can see 1, 2, 3 have been put on. Once you complete the whole thing, you click on it, everybody stands on it, and then it teleports you. So that's going to be an important mechanic. For this floor here, as long as you're standing inside of one of these, you are safe. As soon as you step outside, you have this little pending doom above your head. That's what kills you. These little ghost dude things, that's the official Diablo term. You follow the little ghost dude things, they take you to where you need to go for the next one. So we just follow the ghost dude things around until you find your next place. Then you're going to just basically rebuild that whole platform again. Now, there are the safety portals throughout this run. If you go the wrong way, you'll be able to find them. You should have just enough time to get to the portals before your pending doom goes off. Now, here's another one right here. So now I'm safe again. Now we're just going to rebuild this platform again by killing the guardians, stacking these little things up on top. You can see it. I just started building them. Kill your monsters. You can actually see them on the minimap if you need to. Ghost dude things. PM 2025. Flip this. So right here, we'll grab some more. Now the teleport is open. You click on the gateway, open it up, and everybody gets teleported up to the top. So now we're back at the treasure wardens here. We're going to go kill them. Already trademarked. We're going to go back to another 2 out of 4. Find any of these guys? There they are. It's best to spread out here. So, especially if you have a bunch of strong characters. And at this point of the season, everybody's probably strong enough to do this. Now that we're at 2 out of 4, run through. And we're going to go to the next room. Dark Citadel in this economy. Kill this boss here. The Quakes do the talking. So they're going to drop some stuff here. You're going to get your Dark Citadel coins. Get your runes. Now we go back to your 2 out of 4 and upgrade it to 4 out of 4. Should be coming up on the final boss for this floor once we get to 4 out of 4. So for this boss here, this is the hardest boss out of all of them. We're going to have a couple different phases. In the very first phase, once we start attacking, you're going to have to rebuild this platform here. It's just like we did in the other floor. You're going to get these dark things up below you. You have to run those around. It's just like a circle around you that you have to run right to the very edge. I'm going to go down once the floor is built, so I can show everybody what it looks like here. But once you have all of the pillars here, only one person needs to go down. Not everybody needs to. As long as your character's strong enough. You're going to kill the guardians. You're going to put the ward stones here. Kill the guardians again. You're going to put the ward stones here again. Now the boss drops down. You kill the boss. You're going to pick up the soul essence, and then you're going to go wait for your team to teleport you back up. So they have to rebuild that portal again. You can see the floor lighting up a little bit so that you know that something's happening. But if the floor's not lighting up and you're just kind of hanging out here, and you start to worry, and there's that impending doom. Now, once you make it back up, you put the soul piece into this here. Now the boss becomes attackable again. And then you just rinse and repeat that. You just collect the pieces, and then you put these on the platform here. If you don't have enough resistances, this does hit. So these little things right here on the ground hit very hard. Those, you'll see this little dark red circle underneath you. You just have to make sure that that circle gets run to the very edge of the map, because if your character isn't strong enough, or anybody's character isn't strong enough, and they have to run to the center, then they're going to instantly die from that red stuff. So make sure that that runs to the very edge of the platform if you see yourself underneath. Now, what I didn't get to show anybody was at the very top, the boss will tether itself to you with this, like, ghostly, like, shroud thing. That's the official term also. And that shroud will make sure that the boss always attacks you. So whoever that person is needs to just run around the edge. So now we put the final one in here, and now the boss will die. And that's it. That is the very first room right there. Collect your caches. I got myself another cosmetic that I didn't have before. And then you just teleport, and it takes you right back. Got some leggards here, and then inside of your coin caches, you just get your Dark Citadel coins, and you can use those to collect things. Now we're just going to teleport out, and it should take you right to the Dark Citadel, and we'll run back into the next one. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Brandon. This is a very fun mechanic to do. I like things like this. All right, next side of the labyrinth. This one is pretty much exactly the same at the very start. We're just going to be looking for your wardens again to start off. We'll go to 2 out of 4. Yeah, I should have brought the leap plate barb and just leaped around. Don't have to worry about the walls. So 2 out of 4. We're going to run into the next room here. So this one has these inner tube dudes. That's the official term here for these guys right here. They have that big inner tube around them. When you kill them, that's going to open up the next room. You got to kill the inner tube dudes to open up doors. So that's going to be an important part for this next boss. Kill the inner tube dudes. Now we go back to 2 out of 4, or 4 out of 4, which we did. Gotta find the exit. So here's the exit. Now one person has to stand on each platform to unlock the portal here. So the other platform's on the other side of me, opposite. When someone goes and stands on that, that'll open the door. Now we can go inside of the portal. Never enter someone's unknown portal. So now we're going to activate the siphon here. Same thing, we're going to stay inside. We're going to kill the monsters. We're going to let that build up. Then we're going to spawn some more of the inner tube dudes. Right here, that inner tube dude dies. This one opens up here. So now each person goes to their own siphon. There should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be some on the bottom. You guys spread out, so I'll go spread out the other ones. So there's 4 siphons. Everybody takes their own, because the doors and the portals here won't open until everybody's siphons are all taken down. So one person goes to each one. Once this is done, then you go inside of these portals here, because that's what we're on. Kill the inner tube dude, we'll unlock our portal. Open. We're gonna go down. Run all the way through. Kill some monsters in here. Until we get the inner tube dude. He's gonna die. We're gonna grab the sigil. Now we move on. We're going to take the portal back out, and we're going to put the sigil in the corresponding location that's supposed to go in. So if you look right here, I have a moon above my head. There's a flame, and then there's a moon. So I'm going to put mine in the moon side, and the other side, grab the other one, and now we can go through the portal and collect your chest. We are back down to... And let me leap across. 0 out of 4. Go back again to your 2 out of 4, and then we're going to move on to the next room. Find more. Okay, we're at 2 out of 4. Here's the entrance. Same thing here. One person stands on each one. Off the portal. Here we go. This is just like that last floor that we made it through. So now we have to follow the ghost dudes. They're pointing this direction here. We just run. Having movement speed definitely helps, because it gets a little dicey. It does not kill you right away when the impending doom goes off, but it does do quite a bit of damage. So it is good to have enough movement speed to make it through. Make sure you have something that's going to make you unstoppable. Follow the ghost dudes. PM clip this 2005. Going through. Oh, see, that's why you want to have something that makes you unstoppable. I just got destroyed there. Okay, so now we're in the next room. We're going to run in. Everybody's going to stand on this platform here. And we go back up to the next. Now we're at the boss. Everybody goes and spreads out. Then you activate it. And then you watch your whole team die because you're not actually supposed to do that. And then I died because I ran out too early. So normally how this works, everybody stands in groups up on top of that little pillar. But I really like killing everybody at this point here, because everybody always listens and goes and spreads out. Everybody stands on top of the portal here. And then they wait for the AoE to go off and finish going off. Like that right there. Then you kill the boss here. My favorite part of the whole entire dungeon. My favorite part. So now we are back to our 2 out of 4. We're going to go finish our 4 out of 4. My favorite part of the dungeon. I failed miserably. I died too. Good thing I'm not playing on hardcore. But also, don't kill your friends on hardcore, that part. Not very nice. Alright. 4 out of 4. We're going to head into the next room. So for this boss here, someone needs to stay on the boss at all times, which I'll do. But as we go through, all of these rooms here, it's just like everything that we practice. You're going to kill the inner tube dudes. When you kill those inner tube dudes, the doors are going to open. So these doors all open here on the side. And we're going to have to put all of these in here. Exactly. Got it. Thank you for the subscribe. So now the inner tube dudes are going to open up in the exact same spots again. Right? So make sure that you go into the same rooms. Grab the sigils. Place the sigils again. I'll just stay on the boss itself. The reason that I'm staying on the boss is it's going to spawn some monsters. If those monsters don't die, the boss will start raining down meteors, and those meteors do not feel good. They don't tickle. So these are the monsters right here that the boss spawns. You just have to make sure you kill them. You'll see it like a tether that's going to go from the boss to the monsters, and that's how you know which ones to attack. You wait until everybody collects all of these sigils. You want to go into the different platforms and stuff. Go into the doors. Once you kill the inner tube dudes, you're going to go into each of the rooms. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms total. And then once those rooms are open and everybody goes into them, then the boss will actually teleport me back to the center if I'm not there. So the boss has a teleporter. As long as I just keep on killing guys here. So there's a teleporter right now. The boss is going to bring me back to the center. And then we do damage to the boss again. And now we rinse and repeat. So we're going to start again right in the very beginning. Kill the inner tube dudes. The 2 rooms open up here. Those are the fast ones, the easy ones. Then you go to the 3 corners. 1, 2, 3. Then you'll be able to pull back into the center. There's one of the inner tube dudes here. That means that the top door up here just opened. So now I know that that top door is open, so someone can come up and grab this top one here. Everybody goes back to the center with their sigils, puts the sigils in. Stay on top of the boss. So whenever you're doing this with, even if it's just one other person, because you can do this with 2 people. You just have to make sure one person is on the boss and the other person runs around and catches up before. That's pretty much the whole entire process. So all it is just coordinating with your team. Making sure that your team knows where they're going to. This portal right here hasn't been opened yet because they haven't killed the... So there's this one down here that we need to get to. Okay, barrier has been dispelled. That means he died. Grab the last one and put it in, and then that will kill the boss here. And dead. Then we're going to go into the final wing. So I can kill my friends on a different part, just not that part. Got it. Maybe don't... Oh, nice. Maybe don't kill your friends unless you're not playing hardcore. I think all of the seasons have been great. So this one it'll be fine. There's just been a lot of hype around it saying that it's not Berto, but it will be fine. All right. Final one. So this one is just a little bit different. I added in a couple extra rooms because you're heading into the final wing. So Season 7 is probably one of the best seasons that's been out. Alright, so now we're going to go through, and I believe this floor is still 2 out of 4. After we get through your 2s, then we go to only singles. Could be wrong. It might start at single. So we're going to start with just a single. We're only going to go to 1 out of 4. Through that whole room. Again, so now we split off. Once we open this portal here, by someone standing on the other side, 2 people go into one portal, and then 2 people go into the other portal. You can do them one at a time if you need to. And if 3 people end up in one portal, that's fine. But you stand on the platforms here, on the pillars, kill the guys, and each of you grab a ward stone, and then you put a ward stone in healing ward here. That opens up the portal. Go back into the other side if you need to. Stand on the healing wards here. Everybody back in. Go back up. But since it's the next one, we should be able to go to 2 out of 4 for this here. Season starts in April 29th, so we have about a week left. So we're at 2 out of 4, so we should be able to move on now. Good morning. Okay, so then we grab our counterspell stone. With the counterspell stone, just like this here, you have to activate it, and then you need to use any ability when that ball gets right on top of you. So we have to kill the guys, and you have the counterspell stone. When that gets right next to you, you knock it back. Like that right there, that opens up a portal. This is going to be used later on. So make sure that we pay attention to that. But we're going to use it right here. So we're going to grab this here, and if you can get it so that you get both of these guys standing on top of each other, then it does this cool little achievement, which it's kind of hard to do, but you can, I think you have to kill both of them within like 5 seconds or something like that. Just like it happened there, you're going to kill these guys right here. They drop the counterspell stone. You pick up the counterspell stone. When this guy drops the little line along the ground, you stand in the path of the orb that shoots out. And then when that orb gets very close to you, just like this right here, you're just going to attack and knock it back. That's going to make the portal, and then you're going to attack the boss. So that's just how this is going to work, and that comes into play when you get to the final boss in this room, so that's very important. Campfire is on the 24th. So this room here, I believe you go to 4 out of 4 for this room here, so we're actually going to pull more. So the first one was 1, second one was 1, and you go 2 out of 4, or you're 4 out of 4. We'll clear the room. It's sacred. Right. I think this, alright, there's 4 out of 4. We should be at the final boss now. The way this boss works is going to be very similar to the way the floor works. The very first stage is going to jump down and teleport us down into a room. Inside of that room, two people need to run towards the very top of that room. There's going to be 2 pillars to stand on. Make sure that we stand on top of them, get teleported down. Everybody runs to the top. That will allow us to attack him, or bring us back. Sorry, that'll proc a portal. So 2 people run up here, click on the center conduit here. That will allow the boss to teleport us back up. So everybody stands back inside of the teleporter. Then when you come back up, we're going to kill monsters for a little while. If you don't make it back up, there will be a teleporting tree that will spawn. You kill the teleporting tree, and then the teleporting tree teleports back up. Once this bar over here fills up on the side, and your siphons will become active. You're going to click on your siphon. Every single person takes their own siphon. You get pulled in like that, and then your siphon should activate. So everybody goes to their own siphon. That will give us a timer above on the minimap here. Once all of these siphons are done, there's going to be a monster that's going to spawn that you kill. Then you're going to get a siphon above your head. Or you're going to get a ward stone. So it's right here. We're going to kill the guardian. We're going to get the ritual stone. So I have a ram above my head. I cannot pick up this eye ritual stone. So you have to find the one that matches your color, or matches your symbol. Colors, symbols, they're all the same. Okay. So I have to wait for this one to complete over here in order to pick up my own. So I have to pick this one up here. And then the last one is over here on the ground with the moon. So the moon picks up that. Now the boss is going to drop down in the center. In this phase, this is where we have to reflect the balls back. You're going to fight some monsters until the guardian spawns. Once that guardian spawns, you pick up stone, and that is what we're going to be reflecting back once that guardian spawns. Now it's just a waiting game. Get stone. Guardian spawn. Does anybody have the stone? There it is. There's the guardian. Okay, so now we're gonna get the counterspell stone. Stand in the way, knock that back just like that. Now we'll be able to get teleported down. We're gonna do damage to the boss again in this next phase, right here. And then 2 people run up to the top. And on each side, we activate, gotta activate the conduit. And that's gonna activate the teleporter. Everybody goes back up. Then you rinse and repeat. You just kill everything right here. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so once you get pulled in, that means everybody goes right back to their pillars again. And you just wait for the timer, and then we're gonna start reflecting the ball back after we match up our symbols. And the final time, we'll get brought back down to the floor one more time, and the boss will die. These kind of mechanics I really enjoy. Reminds me of WoW raiding, something like that. At a very small scale level. And what I think is cool about the way that this mechanic works is that you have certain points where they go invulnerable, but most of the time the boss does something different during those invulnerable stages. So it's not like the boss is just sitting there invulnerable, because a lot of people don't like invulnerable stages. But now we have something to do in between those stages, not just waiting. Now we've reflected it back. We're gonna go down. This will be the final one. We don't need to click on the portals at the top. Kill the boss here, get teleported back up. And that is the entire Dark Citadel run. Now generally, and you can do this on multiple characters, if you run the Dark Citadel once a week, and you can do it on every character that you have, so if you level a bunch of vaults, the cash that you get from completing the Dark Citadel here, once a week, this one right here that we got, the Dark Citadel Challenger cash, generally has some really good gear in it. Sometimes you won't, but most of the time, and we did a bunch of testing when this first came out, the average gear that you get from this is 2, 3, 4 stars, depending on what drops. It is actually a very high chance. We're going to open one, and we're going to see what happens. But there you go. If you look right here, it's already two 2-star pieces of gear. Right off the bat, one was an amulet. Now, obviously, will they be good? Who knows? We'll look and see. But you still also get your Scrolls of Restoration. You get your caches, 3 Scrolls of Restoration, some prisms. So we got, see what we got. Max life and strength percent. That's actually really not bad. That's really not bad at all. Some more GAs than I have on my amulet right now, and I've been playing this character most of the season. The other one was the boots. Movement, speed, and poison resist. Okay, so. But yeah, that's it. That's your Dark Citadel. You're going to collect your coins. Yeah, I mean, ARPGs are not really built on mechanics like this. So a lot of people just want to log on and smash things and not have to worry about it. And with the amount of people that play the game solo, it's pretty difficult to get anybody on board with it. Show me the merchandise. I don't have enough to buy anything yet. Stop yawning. I'm not tired, you're tired.
Salutations, Wanderer. Come and don the mantle of history's champions. Stirs you, yes?
Whoa. That's kind of cool. Huh.
I see.
Hey. There's a free cosmetic, apparently.
It calls to you.
All right. Anybody else need any of their seasonal journeys completed or anything like that? Anybody has not completed? I know there were a couple people that were in Discord that hadn't done that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, isn't it, Zeus? A lot of people like shy away from it because they're afraid that people are going to um people are gonna like be mad if they mess up or die. But unless you're playing on hardcore, there's no consequences whatsoever.
Greetings.
Wait, why didn't I get my whispers for it? They did it. I'm a barbarian. I mean, I think one of every class level this season, but I have mostly barbarian. I think I have 3 barbarians this season, but season is almost over, but one an amulet. I'm okay, airplane. I actually just got this here, and I already have a triple on mine. So, what do you play, Dan? Oh, you just started. Ah, nice. Welcome to Diablo 4. How far in are you? City, and it had like 2 seconds, and it reset to Dark Citadel. Ah, what a bummer. Wow. Your first Diablo game ever. That's awesome. I started this season. Farming Whispers is annoying. I love Whispers, but it's going to change a lot next season because Whispers will play probably a more important role, but different role, I guess. Yeah, Flug, this is a Dark Citadel. Paragon 112. Oh, nice. So you're in the Endgame. So if you haven't, and I just got this updated yet, Jan, on my website, clipsis.com, I have an Endgame how-to right here. So I'm still updating everything and getting it moved over. I had everything on a Google document sheet for everybody. All of the leveling, endgame how-tos. So this is more complete, but by tomorrow I'm hoping to have this completely updated. But this is like basically a walkthrough of everything that you need to do once you hit level 100 or 60. We haven't been 100 in a long time. I don't know where that came from. So once you hit level 60, this is a step-by-step of how to get through everything. Nice. Congratulations on 300. I've never hit 300 in a season before, actually. Zeus, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. We'll give away some points. Let me see where we're at for the Merlandobration. The goal is going to be to get to Torment 4 in a day. But all right, Zeus, here we go. There it is. Yep, Kane. That's the way that it works. They're all gone. Oh, a double up. So really, this is really all going to be dependent on what happens with the PTR. But I did a bunch of testing. So that's actually what I have here. If you come to the website, Dan, I have it. I broke it all down. I even answered that question here. So what is, and this is for season 8. It's exactly the same basically for season 7. I'm just updating it for the new season, which is in just over a week. But like, what is the end game? Have a good night, Mary. End game is pushing your pits. It's going to be your Dark Citadel runs, your Undercity Crust, your Nightmare Dungeons, your boss fights. So that's basically what happens. Anything that you unlock after you hit level 60 is Endgame. So why push high torment hits? More loot drops, not better quality, just more loot drops. And then you get more experience in the higher torment tiers. And are you ready for the higher torment tiers? The best way to do it is to push the pits, because that's a static increase. No matter what difficulty you start on, it increases every single level. Last couple of weeks before the season ends with hardcore push. Very nice. Going to be a link to the Google document sheets. Yes, I'm going to have both for whoever wants to. And I don't think that, like, unless I can figure out how to get this and this to merge into just a 2 guide, and I have a whole bunch of different things in there, then I'm still going to keep the sheets updated, because this has a lot more. This has like barbarian leveling, barbarian endgame, masterworking, upsite farming, infernal hordes guide, rune explanations. This has way more in it. So if I don't figure out how to get it all listed out, then I probably won't yet. Yeah, it does get very hard on your very first go. Needs a Barb Nation hoodie. You should buy one. There's the shop right there. Barb Nation hoodie. Hey, it's Mark. Look at that. 21 months in a row. Yep, we got a Barb Nation hoodie right there. Mark, welcome back. Thank you. That actually started a hype train. We're going to give away some more points for that. I need 30 more followers to hit 6,100. We are at 162 out of the 300 subs for the Merlandobration. It has been a while. Bit busy, Mark? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Friend. How's it going?
Stay a while and listen.
But yeah, if anybody has not done their seasonal journey and would like to, let me know. Get that done. Oh, you're working now. I'm very interested to see how long this is going to take. You fully finished yours today. Oh, you did. Nice. Mine isn't, like, complete, but I did enough. Like, I didn't do all of it. Well, that one I did, too. Okay, yeah, this one I didn't do. Yeah, I know, but that stuff has never really mattered to me too much. I don't even think I put a title on. Yeah, I haven't put a title on any of my characters yet. Main reason for running Undercity and Nightmare Dungeons. They are very useful, actually, both of them. The Undercity is probably one of the best farms in the game. The amount of materials that you get for the time that you spend inside of it is huge. Nightmare Dungeons can be very, very quick as long as you're running the right ones, and the amount of Opticite that you can get is comparable to the Infernal Hordes. Thank you for the bits. 88% of the way through that hype train right there. Right there? Down? The down? Every level of hype train, we will give away some more points to everybody. So thank you. 5 years. Yeah, I can help. Undercity. No. Undercity is for materials. Or is for... Yeah, for materials and for gear. So the Undercity... But you have to use tributes for them. So... Legendaries, guaranteed legendary. When you're first leveling, you actually get a couple of these, so it's a really great way to get a couple of legendary pieces of gear. This one gives you guaranteed ancestral legendaries. Boss summoning materials. This is probably going to be super, super helpful in this new season coming up, because it's going to be a boss season. and we won't have the headhunt zone. So Tributes of Titans is probably going to be very sought after. This one here gives you Mythic Uniques at a pretty high drop rate. It's about 50%. You get experience from that one only. Flug, thank you. 94% of the way through the hype train. We're almost to the next level. And Burl, thank you. There it is. Appreciate that. Give away some more points to everybody. So runes, this is early on. This could make or break a build right here. So let's say that we're leveling as a lunging strike build. We get Mani or Tech, or we need both of them. You could get Mani and Tech just by using this rune, and then your build is set all the way to level 60. Like, that's it. Game over. So these are incredibly helpful, and you can run the Undercity at a very low level. Thank you. 9 gifted subs, and Zeus. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for all of the support. Appreciate it. Thank you. The Nightmare Dungeons are a really great source of materials just overall. So they're really good. But these right here, what are we at? Level 4 now? Beautiful. Thank you. I've been having a dilemma, right? Everybody, yeah, more hype. More hype. Look at the moves. Everybody knows that my goal is full-time. And my dilemma has been that when I was out of work and I wasn't working, the gains were huge in terms of growth. But I wanted enough platforms to have steady income from multiple platforms and multiple sources in order to, so I don't have to rely on donations, which I really appreciate all of the donations that everybody has given. But now that I'm back at work, I'm making money, but the amount of time that I have that I can put back into everything is so much less, and it is absolutely suffering. So now I don't know what to do. The big problem here is Citadel. Oh yeah, Mint, I'll want, yeah. My wife is a federal worker right now. So even if I would like, if I'm like, okay, I'm making a pretty steady amount of income, I can quit my other job, a normal 9 to 5. Then tomorrow, we may be down half the income in the house because just gets laid off. So now I just have to, like, I guess I just have to wait it out. But yeah, the Dark Citadel is definitely more for a lot of the cosmetics, but there are some really good drops that drop from there, and you can do them once. So if you make 10 characters, you can do it 10 times a week. Yeah, it's a little bit of a time investment, but the drops are really, really good. Yeah, Kath, I know. So I'm just waiting. Yep. So I just gotta wait and see what happens. But I just need to keep on working at all the other platforms while still maintaining YouTube. Like, I did a video today. I didn't do as many as I wanted to, but I got to do some more for the season end. Very nice. Rupture, unfortunately, they nerf bleed too much to make it good. You can still play it. You can still play anything, but in terms of it being, like, really good. It really is, Beats. It really is. Like, when I was off, and we're not talking any money at all, but we're talking content, I was putting out videos constantly. I had time to just video. Like 3 to 3,500 subscribers a month. In the last 28 days, I've had 400. It's way down. And there hasn't been quite as much content, but I haven't had as much time either, and so so unfortunately, Ninja, the people that run the store, um, very, very strange policies. I'm not really, I have no idea why, but somebody that was just there in a leadership position that. Oh, wow. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. That's actually the next level of the hype train. And actually, I got to give away points for Deuce's last one and for that one right there. Add points all. I remember that mod. So yeah. Oh yeah, I follow a lot of his stuff. There we go. Thank you, Jay. That's very generous. Next week night. Yep. Ruckus, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and like and yeah, so I know I do believe in myself to an extent. Like seeing the dip back down now.
To those we lost.
49. Thank you, thank you. That is what, 5 levels? Level 5 hype train now? More points were just given out to everybody. Thank you everybody so much for this support. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody's going to be hitting billions in the new season. We're never going to not hit billions. It's always going to be that way. They're too far gone into the billions to not. We are there. Actually, one more sub because we're at 169. We'll give away some more points. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do is just a little bit more patience. So, the TikTok has a creator program. I need 3,000 more followers on TikTok. I can join that creator program and I get money for the views that I get instead of just like waiting for people to donate. Then I'm working on the other platforms, building up followings, trying to get there too. You see 6,071 of what? Oh no, not the followers, the goal. The Merlandobration. It's at 169. I have not hit the infinity symbol. I never really tried. I was on the PTR when it was happening night, but I didn't do it. We're like Dr. Evil asking for billions, exactly. Yes, we are. So there's a lot that I need to happen still, but at some point I need to just like I'm just gonna have to like rip the band-aid off and just do it. Like I know that. It's a scary thing. It's very scary. Another minute and a half left on the hype train, then we'll give away some more points. But I really want to make this work. So I haven't been getting any sleep because I need to make content. And I got the podcast set up now. So that was a pretty big time sink. Now that I have it set up, it's going to be much easier to actually get episodes put out. Because I just need to record now, but I had to figure out like how all the editing was going to go, and like the editing now that I know how I'm going to do it, it's relatively easy. So I just need to time, I guess. But I'm very excited about the podcast. That was a very fun project to start working on and getting up and running. I just need. Does anybody want to? Yay! Thank you again. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know if, I mean, Jay was moving for a while and hasn't been here for a little while, but 458 subscriptions in this channel. That is, thank you. I appreciate the support and the long time support. Jay's been here for a very long time. Level 6, more points. I gotta give away points actually for that gift right there. So we're gonna give away some more. If you want to get rid of your points, do you have more? Do it now. Got like a 30-second warning. I think if you have systemic process for editing. Yeah, so I actually made a video today. I recorded it, I edited it in it was very quick. I think maybe about an hour. I mean, it was an 11-minute video, so it was short. But more hype. More hype. Let me... Oof. Oh, that one hurts. Wait, hold on. Let me add some points here. And I think what I'm going to do, and based on the polls that I did from everybody from YouTube, and mostly YouTube. X, I don't have the biggest follow. I have a very small following on X, so I don't really get much over there. But I'm trying to build that up too, because again, just as many platforms as I can. But majority of the people, and not by much, but majority of people liked the editing that I did on Macro Bio Boys podcast in terms of video editing. So I think that I'm going to do that, which was actually the easiest one for me to do. It required the least amount of work. So I think that if I do that, that will make the whole process easier, because it's a one-time take. I'm only going to have to do the Barbarian interview because the software program messed up. But I get on a call with somebody, I explain how it's going to work, and then 30 minutes later, I have a video that I can upload and do that once a week. So that will be some pretty consistent stuff. Now, obviously, a Diablo podcast might not be super big, but at least it's something to help the other platforms, and people enjoy it, and I really enjoy doing it. So that's going to be a nice, easy way to get some content out. I have a pretty solid formula, but that I did for the last couple seasons. I just need not everything to be all out in April at one time. I need time to branch out. So even Hugo is rooting for you to quit since he's taking to biting the target bag. I know. It's his new favorite one. Podcast for other games as well. Yeah. Right. Which, and it would be really easy to do. So it would just have to be basically like an ARPG podcast. But I would have to do that. I would need a completely separate podcast platform to do that on. Well, or just a completely separate podcast, I guess. Not named Masters Sanctuary. But this one was the easiest way to do it, because this one gave me an in, right? I'm in the Diablo Partner Program, which is really, really easy, like, because there's a lot of people that people know. And they know who I am, so it's easier for me to be like, hey, listen, I want to do these interviews, would you mind? Than if it was just, like, if I was to try and get some, like, even some of the, like, medium-sized players from PoE, I don't think anybody would, because literally nobody knows who I am that plays PoE. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to do, bro, and I need to branch out a little bit and get a couple more. Some of the ideas that I got, I'm going to try and put together. Actually, maybe we can do it right now. Some of the ideas that I pitched to people was one on damage. The hype train done? Hype train is done. Give away some points. Thank you, everybody, again, for all of the support. Amazing. I have someone in mind for the damage numbers, like in how to build damage, which was basically what I wanted to do is like, because it's a tough thing in this game, and a lot of people don't do it right. I don't do it right sometimes. And if I could do a podcast on how to build damage numbers, I think that would be something that people would be pretty interested in. So I have someone lined up. I just need a template outlined. So what if you guys were to listen to something about damage numbers, what would be the most interesting part of it for you? So I think what I would want to start the podcast off with would be like damage numbers for beginners. Oh, perfect. Okay, thanks, Zeus. Oh, Bagel. Bagel is struggling. He's doing that thing again with his breathing where he's like blowing all the snot out of his nose. Yeah, we had to go to the vet the last time he did this because he was so congested that his whole face was swelling up, and I think it's the VOG. I'm pretty sure it's the VOG. Poor guy. One person I think would be a good person to interview. Yeah, I think I know who that is. Hey, Nathan. I would was we just ran a group of the Dark Citadel with some people. I've been working on updating my website and updating my builds for next week. Hey, Alex. Or not a week from now. Poor Bagel. Little guy. Hoodie ordered. Mother's Day is sorted. Awesome, Virl. That's amazing. This is just an upheaval leveling build. I'm gonna put together a couple leveling builds that don't use Quake at all. Almost next week. Sorry, I spoke a little too. 9 days away. 9 days. Okay. This I jerking right. Okay. All right. They're gripping. I'm gonna build a couple builds for this coming season that don't use earthquakes because a couple people wanted builds without earthquakes. Little secret: if you wanted the fastest leveling build, earthquakes is the way to go. Hands down. There's gonna be nothing faster or better. You're gonna need Monty Tech, but that's the way to go.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
No, I wouldn't say they've changed my perspective at all. And a lot of the people that I've talked to kind of explained the direction that I wanted to go with the podcast. I mean, the conversation with Macro where we were talking about the meta, where he started talking about like meta versus meta for the whole game versus meta for your class versus meta for the people. Like that was cool to hear. Because like I've always just thought about like classes having a meta, but then there is a meta for the season that a lot of people will either want to or not want to play. So that was a cool conversation. But it hasn't really changed my opinion. I don't think anything really will. I have my own, and I kind of always stick to my own. Why we never hopped on the D4 bandwagon. But I've kind of always been that way. No matter what is going on, I got my own opinions. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to trust my instincts, trust myself.
Hello, my
Hey,
friend.
thank you for the follow,
Stay
Salty.
a while and listen.
3 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points to everybody. We got here. Hey, Chill. How's it going? Yep, the type train is there. Yeah, it's over, but that's okay. We got it. That was a good hype train. I'm pretty hyped about it. How was your Easter, Chill? Hey, Onion. Lunching strike. I took Thursday off this week, so I only have to work 2 days, and then I have another public. Nice. Good. You'll be able to rest a lot then. I didn't mean to imply. Oh no. I didn't think so. Ninja. I was just talking about like how so many people have had so many different strong opinions about the game, and I've just kind of like I've heard people, but it never really influences kind of my how I think about the game. I got a call yesterday morning at breakfast. It was like maybe 8:30 in the morning from the hospital on a Saturday. My MRI was scheduled for May 30th, and I booked that MRI in February of this year. So they had just reserved the spot. It hadn't been approved yet. The insurance company denied the MRI. Then I went back to the doctors. They resubmit everything. It got approved right away because they gave all of the correct information this time and not half of the information this time. So I got a call Saturday morning saying that they had an opening that just popped up. Someone canceled this coming Tuesday. Which is great because if they had said the following Tuesday, I would have been like, well, guess I'll see you on the 30th. Oh. Let's see where we at now. Locking aspect. Is it refund? 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 Or is it generate? Gain. See Fury. Force kill deals damage. Enemy. I don't know if this is gonna be too much, but I think that I gotta talk. I think Monday they're gonna fully update this site. I'm gonna be pretty bummed if I lose all of its work, but knocked back. What do you mean by like insurance? Bill? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Hey Cupid, how's it going? Gotcha. Yeah, they're not free here. They're pretty expensive. The reason that they did it is because the insurance company wanted me to have at least 5 sessions of physical therapy beforehand and then still show a need for it. But I had already done the 5 sessions. The doctor just didn't submit that I had done 5 sessions. What you up to tonight, Cupid? Hey, Skids, what's going on? I have to pay for some of mine, but the free option. They just don't have. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Working. Yeah, me too. Working. We did a little bit of playing though. I wouldn't. We did some Dark Citadel runs. Taught everybody how to do the Dark Citadel, and I will help anybody if they want to get their seasonal journey done. Getting close to the end of the season. Want everybody to get Dorian. I gotta see if Waffle needs to go outside real quick, and then I will be back, and we're gonna finish writing some more of this stuff here. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, well, you know, the video that I posted is doing well, so that's very good to see. Still have a couple more videos I gotta make. Not enough time to do it. Okay. I get this on, but I think that might be it for offensive side of it. Oh no, we didn't talk about this here. What are you watching now? One? Oh, the video. Gotcha. Yep. Aspect of ancestral echo. That can be the first one to was in the middle of watching it when you came on live, so I have to finish. Gotcha. For most people, that it's just like a rewatch to the ending of the season and stuff. And obviously the views I appreciate because that just helps me. But it is really just like a reminder to people that are new, and then I'm gonna do my seasonal tips and oh yeah, ears. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do I have any of them unlocked? Thank you for the subscribe. I don't have anything unlocked. I wonder when they're gonna like implement that as like a always being unlocked.
This is fine, as far as towns go.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Trying to get as far as I can on hardcore. I'm at a point where I need items to progress, especially gems. Did you complete the quest yet, Sabola? Did you do the whole entire seasonal journey? Because you have to do it from start to finish. Yeah, I know. Squirrel for sure. For sure. If you don't complete it, you don't get the heads. Where have you been farming them? I don't know if I have enough time to get Dorian. What do you need, Bill? I know, Hugo, I know. Gotcha. On what torment tier? Hi, Zeus, you want to join the party? Wait, can't you turn something in to get the heads? Zeus, you want to join the party? What was that, Supo? What the heck was that? Oh, isn't it's the witch powers. It's the witch powers. I'm gonna hold on to that ear. There it is. There it is. Here, hold on, wait. That right there. Okay. There we go. Okay. I was not expecting that. Dead. These are witch powers. Dead. How many? Wait, because you don't get an ear every time, right? How many ears have you gotten? Do this on hardcore. It would be very, very short. I mean, if it was on hardcore, I would have already won. Zeus wouldn't have got the ears. Are you getting any ears, Zeus? I need to finish my renown on softcore. Then that video is for you, Skids. Oh, you just needed 5 kills? That was it? Okay. Okay. Cool. Altar of Cleansing. Zeus just needed 5 kills. I got 1 kill. Without even trying. 2 kills. Yeah, 2. 2 kills. Dead. Dead. Okay, so that should be it for the offense, right? Why does it keep doing that? Save. I think that should be good. A lot of words to just say, use lunging strike a bunch of times to fill up 2 aspects. And then use your upheaval. But all right, we'll do it. One right here, it's underground limitless rage. Yeah. Look at. Yeah, look at the bold. Lunging strike, might. Disobedience. Numbing wrath. Lunging strike, rallying cry. That's it right there. Did a speed run on hardcore and old console with Barb. It took me a little more than 6 hours. Did you record it, Daniel? That's really good. Was it like the hardcore challenge? Then does this show that? Yeah, so this every single one of these shows the same thing. Okay. That one stays. So then maybe, now here, can I add this in? What if I just do this? Nope, 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 nope. Do this here. That work? Save. No, it's not. Weird. Maybe I need the whole thing. Yeah, no problem, Zeus. Dot? www dot? No. What? Maybe you can't do certain websites? Oh, got it. My bad. I sneezed, so I muted it. I just needed the HTTPS colon backslash backslash, and then it worked. Good to go. Become a creator. Earn rewards for sharing your builds with your community. Right here. Want to be a Mobalytics partner? Learn more. Why does this not say that I'm live? Normally it says I'm live. Only in the app? I'm not sure how to do it. Tested myself once before I recorded it. I wrote Crimson on speedrun homepage for guidance. Oh, okay. I think Crimson was just in chat. I'm not sure if he's in chat right now. Oh, I don't see him in chat right now. Did you record it? Wait, did you say you recorded it? Not sure how to do it. You're not sure how to record? It has to recognize it as a URL tag. Yeah. When is the next campfire chat? The 24th. Oh, yeah. I guess it's just the app that takes me there. No problem. Yeah, I'm still not hopeful. Let's be cute. Now, you can run a pure Hoda build, but I don't remember seeing any like huge buffs to just Hoda itself. I'll do it again. Down, do you know if you're allowed to use boards of the coven? Yes. You can use all the witch powers and stuff, Daniel. You can use witch powers. There's a whole list of stuff that you will let you know what you can and can't do. Witch powers are okay to use. Bill, did you log on, see what you needed?
If I cannot
Do you want to work on some of the seasonal stuff right now?
will do.
What you play on console, right? Xbox One. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about recording on console. I've never tried. Season ends on the 29th. Thank you for the subscribe. 29th. If you guys haven't yet, if you haven't hopped into Discord, please join the Discord with us. We are going to be hosting some groups. Put the link for people here. There is a way to record through the Xbox, but I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure that you can't do like a 6 or 7 hour recording through that, but oh yeah, the Lilith fight is a fun fight. Okay, so that's going to be probably most of my guide for upheaval. I think that's going to be the upheaval leveling guide right there. I'm just going to wait for them to update it. I should definitely this here. Just in case. Barbarian leveling, let's up full. Just in case. We're gonna do. I want to do it with it. It would be a bummer if I lost all of this. I squirreled my way through so much of this. It took me so long to do. Okay. If I can just put it back in. I'm gonna start referring to that in like my everyday life. Squirreled through things. Just in case. And I can always delete it if I need to. I don't know why, but I really like the look of this with just the gray background. It was this one right here, which does look good. Was, whoops, that one. Was this. And it does look good. But for some reason, it just kind of pops with that gray background. Somebody had suggested this head right here, had to send it back to the editor and have them use my own face in the O. That would it'd be a very, very personalized logo. Very personalized logo. All right, so that is your upheaval build. So what's next? Coda? Plunging strike. So we do The thinking, yeah, I like it. They did a great job with it. Thinking we'll do all of the core skills. Mighty Throw, I would love to do a Mighty Throw leveling build. You just can't spam Mighty Throw. Mighty Throw is very strong leveling too, but can't really do it. Oh, Crimson. Daniel on Xbox was just looking for you. I'm not sure if Daniel's still there or not. So far, I have 2 of the core skills done. Actually, maybe I won't do Rend. I don't think Rend would work very well for bleeding. Are you... I am going to be in charge of the Mobalytics bar builds, yes. Now, everybody can do it. What that means is that if you come here to the tier list, all of the barbarian builds that are going to be up here will be my builds. So, like, right here is Druid, books. So those are the Druid ones, the Necromancer, Rogue, Thork. So, like, this is Roxy, this is Makuna. But right now, I think I'm the only one that's writing for Barbarian. I'm not sure if Delcor is going to do some or not, but Daniel was on Xbox Crimson, and recording, they actually tested out a hardcore speed run, but they weren't sure how to record it on the Xbox. So I'm not sure how, if you have any insight on it, but I only need 2 leveling down. I already have the meta one done, but are you on? Are you in our Discord server, Daniel? Oh, ground stomp. Site link. For which one? Okay. For which video were you looking at? Oh, I should probably change that thumbnail. Look at this. The the time is blocking the words. I gotta change this one. With the launch of Diablo, oh, it's not a link. Has it always been like that? Has it always been that way? Yeah, it's just cliptus.com for my website. You know what? I haven't updated a live link or a live video in a while. I gotta get back in the habit of doing that because I used to do it every time I logged in. Wait, let me just see. I gotta change this now. Didn't Are they all like that? That one doesn't even have it. This one. They are. Huh. Wow. I just realized this now. Anyone want to run bosses? I want to get rid of my mats and hunt for purples. My gosh. That this whole time. Yeah, we can carry you. I can do a little bit. Yeah, so I've got a Discord account though. Not sure how to get in there. So if you go to any of the videos, Daniel, any of my videos, that one is an actual link, not like my website, which I'm about to update. So if you go into any of the videos here, you go right down, you see this little Discord icon here? Just click on the Discord icon and it'll bring you right to the Discord here. And then you can join the Plutonian Legion. Bam, bam, bam. We're on our way to 3,000 members. Almost there. Almost to 3,000. That's pretty crazy. We started the server from 0. Didn't inherit it from anybody. And it's... now, I'm guessing I need to do... Because I don't think that's going to work. I probably need the... Okay, hold on. Colon, backslash, backslash. So now let's save these changes here. See if I learned something. Almost as many people in the Discord server as your age. Wow. Brutal. 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 But true. Hey, look at that. It's a link now. This whole entire time, I never realized. God. Jesus. What are... Do you miss? I do actually miss it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty old, but you know what? I'm not too worried about it. I've seen older. Three more followers on Twitch. Give away some points to everybody. We're gonna do a couple of runs. I really did stay a while and listen. A long while. Gonna do a couple boss runs. I guess I got room for one more person. If anybody wants to get some last minute boss runs in. Someone commented on my video today, on one of my, actually the video that I just posted today, and they said they don't like the idea that you have to, or something like they don't like that you have to start over again for Diablo 4, so they're gonna go play PoE. And I was like, well, you're gonna have to do the same thing. It will. It will. So many people quit this league a lot sooner than they did the last league. And then with last Epoch coming out. The woes of um, early access. I think a lot of people probably forget that. Steel Dude. You mean Grignoir? I just like saying that name. Grignoir. Fancy.
You can still use these.
Absolutely, Derek. I've been playing this game since it launched. And I still have a ton of fun. I look forward to every season coming out. Grigster? No. Grignoir. There's a gajillion games in the world, and people want to complain about the one they are playing. I know, it's so weird. It's so weird. Go play another game. I'm gonna put this ear right here. It is an only online game, yes. So strange. But if you're here with us, Derek, we have a really great community that is a ton of fun. And you can hop in with us and you can learn the game. Very, very new player friendly. I have a lot of content out for people that are brand new to the game. Yeah, I mean, it's Diablo 4 has its own take on how Diablo feels, but it definitely feels Diablo-like. When I went to 3, I only played 3 for just a little while, and it didn't really feel like a Diablo game, but that was also the very beginning of Diablo 3. When I hopped back on to Diablo 4, like, that was what I was looking for. It's a lot faster paced, at least the early stages. I know that Diablo 2 gets quick towards the end, especially with the with the Sork, but um you would definitely enjoy it. So if you need to and you hop on, if you want, I have a whole bunch of information on my website, Derek. It's cliptis.com. Thank you for the follow. You just go to the D4 videos here, and then I have a whole bunch of leveling build guides. That includes just like a generic how to level in Diablo 4. Very, very brand new. You can just hop right in. You can learn this, and then you can, if you whatever class you pick, if you wanted to try a leveling build, you can use one of these here. And if you've never seen a build guide before, the build guides look like, let me just, like this right here. This is basically your character in game. Shows you all the gear to use, all the aspects to use, where to go find them. So there's a whole lot to it. So a lot to learn, especially when you first start out. But if you've played ARPGs before, you'll pick it up pretty quick. Whack things with a big bonk stick, get levels, find bigger sticks, whack more things. Yep. Also, just left click, kill monsters, left click, loot. Right click. Right click. Or left click, I guess. Depends on which one you set it to. But yeah. Oh, man. So, Ashen caught the clip of me summoning Merlando. I thought it was pretty funny. I put it in Discord. All right. Forgot to put these points in. I would think I was just building anything in strength that I needed. Anywhere there was like close strength. Oh, that one actually was beneficial. I guess I don't really need it, but it still actually gives me additional things. So I guess it's kind of worth it. Yep, definitely worth doing. Go there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of strength. Much strength as I could get. Oh, barb plank. Okay. Let me teleport. Then I'll plank. We got a 30-second plank coming up. Oh, you know what we'll do? After the plank, we'll give away some gold. See if anybody wants it.
Hello.
Next episode of the Massive Sanctuary podcast is going to come out on Friday. Okay, let's do this. Wrong one. Okay. Going. We're planking here. Got the mic here, so I can still talk and still read chat. Hugo is down sleeping next to me. uh. Okay. All right.
Hello, my friend. Stay a
Hey,
while
thank you
and
for the
listen.
follow. How's it going tonight? Watching a streamer on his first play of Last Epoch, and it made me appreciate the whole process of V4. Just the right level of depth for you. Gotcha. Well, that's good. I played it before. That was actually where I met Chill. I was streaming it. And I thought it was okay. My normal response to games that aren't Diablo 4. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my Bach rune. Okay. Dead. Dead. All right. We're gonna do some gold giveaways. Exclamation point GTG on Twitch if you want some gold for 1 billion gold. 1 billion gold. You would like 1 billion. No, it's the end of the season, but we're still doing it.
Hello, my friend. Stay
Hey,
a
thank you for the
while
follow,
and
Silver.
listen.
Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Question, I'm looking for a build, but I'm pretty sure... Oh. I can't see the link that you put in there, DG. I don't have links enabled right now. But D4 builds, or what was the other one? All of my builds are on Mobalytics. That's where I put all of mine. It really just depends on what preference you like. They all have different benefits to them, whether it comes to layout or stats or things like that. All of my builds are right here on Mobalytics. They're also here on my website. Make it a little easier for you. What build, what class are you looking for? Wait, wait, you got everybody that typed in exclamation point GTG. Can you do it again? I didn't hit the right button. Oh, Barbarian is going to be my main class, DG. I'm going to be the main Barbarian writer for Mobalytics in Season 8. And going forward for the foreseeable future, I'll be the main Barbarian writer. So if you wanted to try out some of those builds, you are more than welcome to. DJ linked the Mobalytics profile for you there if you want, or you can just go to clipthis.com and they're all like grouped together for you for a little bit easier if you wanted to view them. 45 billion giveaway. I don't know. We only have 9 days left, so I don't really know if anybody's gonna want too much of it. But I appreciate the offer. Yeah, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it if you tried them out. And then let me know what you think. What Barbarian builds have you tried so far? Oh, I have my gold hidden. I forgot. Oh, actually, red dust here. I get that from doing the run. The speed run. I had to hide everything, or had to show everything, show that it was at 0. Just the game once for the druid. Nothing. Oh, so you're brand new to the game then. Awesome. The new season is April 29th. One more week. Little bit more. A little bit more. I keep saying 1 week, but I'm a little bit more than that. I am on the leaderboard. I am a current world record holder. But it's not the speed runs that you're thinking of. It's not the pit runs. No, I would absolutely not wait. Let me just... Yep, officially a world record holder. Crimson, did you see the comment that I responded back to you? When I said it wasn't official in the clip that I had, I think it was I was talking about something else. I think it was like 2 conversations mixed into one. DG, if you haven't yet watched this video, I just posted it. This will give you some insight on what to do with the next season. But yeah, so the category that I ran in Skid was level 1 to killing Torment for Uber Lilith on a barbarian. Oh, very nice. How fast did you do it, Crimson? I'll be playing a barbarian first, Knight. 2:38:27. Very nice. Much faster than me. 29 minutes faster. Impressive. Which group for what? For which part, Daniel? About the world. Now that you're in Discord, you can probably get a hold of Crimson. Crimson, Daniel was on YouTube, was asking about getting his speed running done. What's changing? Oh, there's a lot that's changing. I actually have a whole bunch of videos out for it if you wanted to do a night to look. There's a lot. Wait, no, before videos here. You go to the Season 8 PTR videos, this is all of the stuff that I got from the PTR, so all 4 of these videos. And then the game update videos, these 2 are also like what's changing in the season itself too. Pretty soon I will be a 2nd place world record holder. But yeah, I mean, so... yeah, I know. But that I also need to get lucky again with Monty Tech. And then after this season, I don't think those times are going to be touchable again. So once you lock that in, like that's probably going to be it. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Got my glyphs to level 100 on my barbarian, so thank you. I need a clipified lightning ear sork so I can be a Sith Lord lightning storm guy. So all of those builds this season I think are running snapshot builds. I'm pretty sure. And I don't really like snapshot. I hopped onto my Sork, I leveled it up, I got my snapshot down, figured it out, and then I never went back and played it again. I just don't like it. Just join Discord. If you're in there, need speedrunning help, you can message me. Alright, so Daniel, I'm not sure if you saw that or not, but Crimson is in Discord now. And if you need some help with speedrunning, then you can hop into that. That was what I was really hoping was going to come out of this podcast and out of doing the speedrun itself. Just get some more people speedrunning, because it was a lot of fun. And we can kind of grow that community a little bit bigger than it is. I think that would be pretty cool. Other than like not helping people and maybe switching to penitent sooner. Not really sure. Yeah, I do have a video of the speedrun. I posted it on YouTube. It is. You know what? I don't know why I didn't. Oh no, I did. I know why I didn't upload it to my website. I only have a certain amount of hours right now. I would have to pay for more. Right here. Get the link for you. But we hit I did it in 3 hours and 7 minutes. Level 1 to Torment 4 Uber Lilith. Yep, no problem. So I guess, so other than like helping, not helping people like with like the website help and stuff like that, I'm not 100% sure where I would get more XP from without like really knowing the runs. And then obviously like you said, the strongholds, those 2 strongholds, like without your help I probably wouldn't have gone and done those 2 strongholds. So I think I remember which ones those were too.
My skill is unmatched.
All right, wait, hold on. Zeus, congratulations, you got gold. Oh, I'm sure there's some like I'm sure like the druid one, where you have to get do their druid class quest is probably very low on the list. Whoa, what is this big bubble? You see this? What was that? I don't know anything in the game that causes a bubble that big. Was that just a glitch? That must have glitched. I don't know. That was so weird. I've never seen anything like that. Okay, so it wasn't just on my screen. That was on your screen too, Star? Huh. It was actually more like the old Nightmare Dungeon one, because the Nightmare Dungeon one used to be huge. Weird. That was cool. Let's go down to the very bottom here. Like if we go down to the very bottom, go back to the old history. Look, right here. You see the Nightmare Dungeon things? No. Like that was it right there. Huh. Weird.
You need steel
It's
work?
there.
Repairs?
It's still there. That was a glitch in the Matrix. That was 100% a glitch in the Matrix. All right, I'm going to give Zeus that gold. Zeus, you want to hop into the party? Do you think it's coming back? They're redoing Nightmare Dungeons. Do you think we're gonna get glyphs back into Nightmare Dungeons? But fear is just such a bad mechanic. I don't know. Just don't want to fear. Oh, that's right. Quest to trade. Add gold. 1,000,000,000. Oh. Uno billions. Yeah, Spiritborn definitely, yeah. Yeah, that would be cool, but unfortunately they can't. That would be awesome though. All right, everybody. I got to go to bed-ish, kind of. And I gotta work in the morning, but I'm going to go raid. I'll be back tomorrow. We have our campfire chat coming up on Thursday. I'm super excited. I'm bummed I have to work. Maybe I'll just call out. Who knows? But I gotta save my call outs for probably when the season starts. So probably not. Great meeting everybody that was new here tonight. Make sure you join Discord with us. You will not regret it. Go say hi to Sacred.